Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel, ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave me any comments or questions that you guys may have on Supreme Week 13. As well as do not forget to hit that notification bell as we do have a ton of content coming out that I do not want you guys to miss. As well as you probably noticed there is a new join button. That's right, join the Shade community. I can't wait to give a big shout out to all our new members tomorrow in the live. So keep an eye out for that. We will be giving our newest members a little shout out treat. And as well as for anyone who decides to join today, you'll be on that list as well. And as always, hit up that merch, guys. We do have tons of new merch that I'm excited for you guys to all check out. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lookbook on all that merch soon. So stay tuned for that. All right, the week we've been waiting for. It's almost Thanksgiving. It's insane how fast this month has been flying by. First, I want to start off by saying apology to Jacob Star. Today on Roscoe's show, I didn't realize that Jacob Star was following me on Instagram, and I am terrible. I'm not going to lie about it on just keeping up to date with multiple platforms. So I got you, Jacob. I'm now following you and excited to be a part of your Supreme community. And yeah, let's get into what this drop list is all about. For those of you who probably know, this is a big Stone Island week, so we're going to get into detail on some of those items. But first we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. So starting off with the Twill multi-pocket shirt that comes in 4 different colors. It is a pretty basic, simple twill shirt in a red, a blue, a khaki, and black colorway with a little tiny Supreme above the pocket there on the left side. Not so crazy about this. Definitely going to be very difficult to see that Supreme logo on the front there if you are trying to, you know, really have that brand show. I think it's going to get lost in that pattern. Next up, we have the tartan flannel cargo vest with matching skate pants, and we've got some 3 different colorways in that panel. So I'm not a fan of the panel coloring scheme on all 3 of these looks, but it does come in a pink, a green, and kind of a Christmassy red, green, and blackish colorway with pockets in the front of that vest. And the pants match those colors perfectly, but I think I'm gonna probably just pass on those. Next up, we have the Supreme Stone Island corduroy pants in white, orange, and black. That is actually going to match as well the Supreme Stone Island corduroy jacket, which comes in that same color scheme. And it looks like the corduroy jacket's got a nice Stone Island patch on that left part of the arm. Some nice cargo looking pockets on the front side of this jacket. And as far as the pants go, definitely has some just simple drawstrings in the front actually. And let's see what our detail is, and just some Stone Island branding on the inside there. Not really something that's standing out for me particularly this week, especially with the lack of branding. It's pretty simplified on both of these items, nothing too crazy. Let's take a look on the back here. We do have a big Stone Island on the back of that coat, and it's just kind of subdued because it's matching with the colors of each of those coats in that orange, black, and white. And of course, as a price point, that jacket is pretty expensive. It's going for $700. I'm sorry, like, I'm not that big of a Stone Island fan to want to drop $700 on that. And the pants, again, are $218, which is pretty pricey for those as well. So if you're trying to get mashy with that, that's, you know, you're going to be dropping close to $1,000 for that set, and I just don't know that it's worth it. Next up, we have the big logo paneled sweatpants that match the big logo paneled zip-up hooded sweatshirt. We have a massive Supreme going all the way from one arm to the other. And the pants, it goes all the way from top to bottom as well. It's in a black, a red and white, a blue and baby blue coloring scheme. Looks extremely comfy, but I'm not obsessed with that print. Very difficult to kind of read that Supreme unless you're in the right position. Again, it kind of looks like Sup and Reem. So definitely probably gonna pass on those items as well. We also have a Supreme Stone Island painted camo nylon shoulder bag. This is a pretty pricey shoulder bag. It's going for around $268. I think I'm pretty set on shoulder bags for the rest of the year, but this does have that Stone Island branding on the front with Supreme as well on the front in a rusted color, as well as a green kind of rusted color and a black to match. All right, next up we have the Stone Island Supreme goggles. I am never gonna wear those probably. Comes in a white and a black. It's got that Stone Island text with Supreme 2020 on the back side of those goggles, as well as it's on the goggle bag. But again, I'm not a big swimmer. Don't see myself wearing those goggles ever, so that's just gonna be a hard pass for me. Next up, we have the Supreme Stone Island hand-painted hooded shirting jacket. And I was pretty obsessed when I saw this jacket, I'm not gonna lie. I love a good Shearling jacket. This looks extremely warm and comfortable for the winters in New York. But then I saw the price, guys. Like, what in the $2,798? Are you kidding me? All right, I just have to put in perspective what you can actually buy for that amount. So I literally came across a Gucci leather jacket, like I'm talking prime leather, something that you could wear for years and still resell and probably make profit off of it. Originally, actually, did I even put, let's see where this tab right here. Let's just show you guys this right now. So this coat was originally $7,160. That's right, I copped this for $15.99. And that is basically half the price that you would be spending on this Shearling jacket. And look at this detail, look at this quality of this coat. This is beautiful. You know, and this is something that's going to maintain value. I have no clue whether or not, you know, I'm gonna get a stain on that white Shearling. Like, God forbid, you walk out of the store with that coat and you spill your coffee on it. My God, the thing's been hand painted and all. Whew, that's a scary coat to wear for $3K. And I don't see that maintaining the value like a coat like that. So definitely for this specific reason of price point, even though it comes in the black as well, and cool, yeah, you might not get the black as dirty. That's just a lot of money to be dropping on that jacket, and I just don't see anything extremely special about it, though it's hand painted. Get it, it's got the Stone Island branding on the back and on the side there with the Supreme for that co-branded, you know, logo on each side of that coat, but just, it's a lot of money to be dropping, and I just don't see a lot of resale value in the future for that specific coat. All right, next up we have the Supreme Stone Island painted camo nylon cargo pants, and those are going to be quite matchy-matchy with the Supreme Stone Island painted camo crinkled down jacket. They both come in the same coloring scheme, so that is a rustic kind of red, rustic green, as well as a black. And we've got some nice pockets on these pants, as well as that Stone Island detailing with the Supreme on the side of that. I do actually really like the coloring scheme of these. I think it's different. As far as the colors go, I really actually love that kind of rustic copper color. It does literally look like a rusted piece of cloth. As far as the pricing again goes though, guys, $330, like my God. No, not gonna be dropping that price point for this collab. I don't see the value and worth in it there. That's just a lot of money to be throwing down the drain in my opinion. And that coat as well, though it looks warm and comfortable, it's $848. Like, again, I just, you know, am not sure that the hype is strong enough. I'm sorry, Drake. I don't know if you're strong enough to carry me to buy and purchase pants for $400 and a coat for almost $900. It's just probably not gonna happen. For those of you who probably are wondering how Stone Island got so big, it is because of rappers such as Drake himself, who has been seen posting tons of photos and images of himself wearing the Stone Island brand, which has brought it into that rapper realm. Prior to that, bands like Oasis, that's right, today is gonna be the day that we're gonna show back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you ought to do. I don't believe. Okay, I'm not even gonna finish that song. But yeah, so first it was Oasis, then Drake, and he was posting like between like 6 months, 20 photos in this brand, which is pretty crazy for a rapper to be doing that like Drake. Next thing you know, he's like got 50 photos up. So he was definitely not shy about showing how he felt about this specific brand. And that is where we saw that steep increase in pricing for Stone Island. I get it, it's like supposedly luxury, you know, menswear. I don't know. I just, again, that's in a really expensive coat and it's a really expensive pair of pants. You're gonna be, you know, really paying over $1,000 for that. I'm just not sure of the value in that as well. So let's move on. Let's get into this Kangol Furgora beanie. Oh, this looks really soft and fuzzy and comfy, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting pretty cold out here. My ears felt like they were gonna fall off today if I wasn't wearing my beanie. So I'm kind of on the fence for this, but I may go for it. Just trying to decide which color. Probably not that green. I feel like that's like gonna make me kind of look like the Grinch potentially. It does come in a neutral, a purple, a red, and a black as well, but it does look quite comfortable. Nice and fuzzy and snuggly. Next up, we have the Supreme Stone Island Warp Stripe sweat shorts, and that actually matches with the Stone Island Warp Stripe hooded sweatshirt. I do think I'm actually potentially gonna go for this hoodie. I don't know, there's something about it. I don't usually go all out for stripes, but there's something that I just kind of like about it. It's kind of got this vintage feel in my opinion. It's got the nice embroidered Stone Island Supreme on the front for the text there, and that patch on the side of the right arm. And for me personally, I do love that white and kind of navy blackish stripe over the blue and black. Definitely gonna pass on the shorts. It comes in the same colors as well. Next up, we've got the Stone Island Corduroy Crusher hat. I think I may be topped off for the season on those corduroy hats, but this does come in a white, an orange, and a black. Again, another steeper price point there. You're looking at a $90 hat. Definitely probably not going to be dropping that kind of coin on this collab. Next up, we have the pearl hooded sweatshirt. For those of you who are art history majors, you probably know that this was a oil painting done by Vermeer, who is a Dutch artist, so pretty famous painting. Scarlett Johansson, surprisingly, actually did a movie on that specific character on the sweatshirt. I can't tell you much about it, guys, because I haven't seen it, but I'm sure she did an outstanding job. This is a sweatshirt that comes in a burgundy Bordeaux color, a yellow, a gray, a blue, as well as a black. And it's kind of cropped in on that image. The original oil painting is kind of farther off, so you're seeing more of the woman and her outfit as opposed to just a super tightened crop of her face. But you're definitely seeing that pearl on her ear. And it says Supreme underneath. So for those of you who are into artsy portraits, I think that hoodie might be just the hoodie for you. Next up, we have the Dry Wax Cotton Camp Cat. I don't know, there's something about dry wax, it feels really weird. I was feeling a coat, actually a barber coat in that dry wax, and it feels wet. So I don't know personally if I'm gonna go for that. I don't know about the texture of that hat. It's probably gonna have that same texture. It comes in a brown, a blue, a green, a black, as well as a yellow. Next up, we have the Supreme Stone Island Painted Camo Nylon 6-panel hat. Again, in those 3 colors that match that coat and those pants, and that kind of rustic reddish orange colorway, the greenish rustic color, as well as the blackish gray rustic color. And then we've got that Stone Island Supreme patch on the front of the bottle cap. Next up, we've got the Bullion Logo S top. I think actually I'm gonna go for this in the pink. I actually gonna like that hot pink colorway. It does come in a camo, a black, a white, and a blue as well. Pretty simplified. It does look like it's a higher quality tee as well. Definitely looks like there's some embroidering going on the front with those letters. That tee is going around $78, so a much better price point in my opinion than what the Stone Island tee is going for, which is $128, and that's probably why I'm gonna pass on that. Though it does have some nice detailing of the Stone Island and Supreme on the front, and I do kind of like that splattered tee look that it has in that kind of bluish rustic kind of color, or the purple and orange kind of rustic colorway as well. And of course, the balaclava. This one was the one I think that hurt me the most, honestly. Like, I really wanted to get this balaclava. But now seeing it at like a $200 price point, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like, my face can freeze this winter. I'm gonna have a mask on anyway, so I guess I'm just cool with not having that double coverage. But that comes in a white and black. The cool thing about this is that it glows in the dark. I'm almost like, could you just make it not glow in the dark and charge us half the price? Because I would be cool with that. I'd be fine with just a plain, simple white or black balaclava. But I do think that glow in the dark knit is what's really bringing that price point as high as it is. But that's just insane to be paying $198 for a balaclava. But nice detailing on the back. I do like the Supreme and Stone Island, you know, dual logo that's going on the back of, or this, it's almost on the side of this balaclava. All right, next up we have the Supreme Hanes Thermal Crew, and we've got the thermal pants to match. Thermals are so essential in New York. I am always layering. I cannot just wear a pair of jeans when it's around 20 degrees. I have to have a second layer on. So I am going hard for these thermals. I'm going for the black and red. Hopefully I can get both matching sets. We'll see, but I do like how simple it is. We got Supreme on the top of those thermal pants with the Supreme logo all throughout it, and that's the same as the Thermal Crew. All right, and last but not least, the item I am so excited to be adding to this table for some extra additional lighting. I mean, who couldn't, you know, who would pass on some good lighting, especially when it's by FLOS. If you guys do not know what brand FLOS is, this is like the bougiest light store I've ever walked by in Manhattan, I swear. I literally have walked by this store many times. I'm like, what is this modern, really ritzy, expensive store that I'm probably never gonna walk into because I'm not the type of person that's looking for a fancy smancy lamp. But when Supreme launches one and they're not upselling us on a higher price point, that's right, you guys. If you were to buy this lamp on the FLOS website right now, it's $298. So for me to see that Supreme doing a collab with them did not increase their pricing on this is insane. So, I mean, I would think that this would be at least minimum $350, but it's not. So again, $298 is a steal for this collab because this is how much you would pay for just a plain basic white lamp on the FLOS website. And they are known for like these insanely bougie, modern, just cool, really high quality lights. So definitely I'm going for this because I know that it's going to be a good quality lamp, and I'm probably not going to be walking in that store anytime soon buying one. But this one is just one of those ones you're probably, I would not pass on. All right, you guys, so let's go through real quick some of my top picks, what I'm really going to be going for. Not so much this week. I really, you know, have been going pretty hard the past few weeks, and I feel like I'm gonna kind of take my foot and put it on the brake a little bit, but I do think I'm gonna go for that Bullion logo t-shirt in that hot pink, the Supreme Stone Island Warp Stripe hooded sweatshirt in that white and black striped coloring scheme. And then I'm gonna go for sure the Supreme Hanes thermal pants and the matching Thermal Crew in both black and red. And last but not least, that FLOS lamp. All right, you guys, thank you so much again for tuning into my channel. Again, if you're new, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are going to be going for anything this week, or if you're going to take a pass because you're saving money for Black Friday coming up soon, even though those sales seem to have started already. Also, do not forget to hit that notification bell. We have so much heat coming in. I just am like having trouble right now even keeping up with the boxes that we have. My kitchen is starting to not look like a kitchen. It's actually just starting to look like a shoe store. Pretty awesome, right? Who needs a kitchen in New York, right? I'm not cooking anything except for shoes in there, so. Hey, why not have a kitchen and a refrigerator filled with shoe boxes, right? All right, so again, if you have not seen that join button yet, be sure to smash that join button and become a part of the Shade community. We have so many pluses to being a member, so many additional things. If you are not sick and tired of me already, become a member because we will have so much more content for you to view. And one last thing, again, if you guys have not already, check out the merch store. We have so many items that have just been put up to that store that are new and just waiting continuously for YouTube to approve more items to go into that store. So definitely hit it up. And for those members out there, you guys also get perks as far as discounts go towards that merchandise. All right, you guys, again, this is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. We will catch you on the next video.